job. Good morning. Good morning. Hi, my name is Zaria Riley Jack Gray, and I am the owner of Pampered and Lux, which is what this challenge is through. This challenge is the free 30-day Get Ready for Change challenge. It is day 13. We're on day 13. We're almost like halfway done. I've said that yesterday. I said that today. Today is going to be a fast day in terms of the live. Like it's going to be a short live. I'm I I barely I know I for me my challenge has been to come on here and do 30 days of live, do these prompts, share the analysis, and the way that you would go about it uh in alignment with myself. That's correct. I said I was going to do it every single day, and I am. And I also said that you know what, it needs to be as short as it needs to be for me that day because some days I don't even like for me to do a whole 30-day challenge of doing something social every single day is a lot out of me. I'm choosing to do a lot and I'm choosing to do it for a reason. But I do know that I need to protect my energy and my peace, and we'll be here shortly. Today's prompt, we're going to go ahead and jump in. Day 13. Yay, I'm excited. I hope you're excited too. Day 13 of the free 30-day Get Ready for Change challenge, the Power Edition, is how has community shaped who I am? So write your question down. You've been here before, done days 1 through 12. If you haven't, please go back and do days 1 through 12, one day at a time. Only days 1 and 2 can kind of happen simultaneously. Other than that, one day at a time, they compound on each other. You learn from each day to build on the next. So one day at a time, and we're now on day 13. This is it. Write your prompt down, give your answer, do your analysis as is. If you need the walkthrough of analysis, you can use day 12's analysis, day 11, day 10. I did a very deep dive of analysis on all three of those. And I would definitely say go over day 12's analysis specifically if you're really looking for the best form of analysis to use, because they all kind of have a different depth and a different way to them. But I think day 12 is the most similar to how you would analyze day 13. All right. Once you've gotten your answer down, definitely write down your feelings that you were feeling when you read it, when you answer, do your analysis, like I said. And I'm going to go ahead and jump into the daily gratitude, daily affirmation, and daily self appreciation. And then I'll give my brief definition of what community means to me and how it shaped me just a little bit. And then I'll be gone. Like, this is going to be a short one today. So, today I am grateful for the freedom of choice. And then for self appreciation, I am proud of how I choose to. Uh oh, why are you so large, babe? I'm proud of how I choose to utilize and live in my freedom. Period. Per. And then my affirmation for today is first of all, I don't like how my bullet point changed like that. There we go. My affirmation for today is I am deserving of choices that bring me lasting peace and happiness. Period. That's what I'm going with today. That's my theme for today, really. As you can tell, when I got on with this live and I explained why it was even going to be short, I'm really just living in what I'm feeling grateful for, what I'm affirming, and the things that I'm proud of today. So that's also an example of how you would even do that. How you could see that you're actually acting in the new beliefs you're setting forth. Okay. So my definition of uh community, because I do think it's important to have, you do want to make sure you have a definition of community. So this is one thing that would be a little bit different than the other analysis. Make sure you define community just like you did with legacy yesterday. And then you're going to say that's your answer to how has community shaped you. So this is the actual answer. All right. So my definition of community, I would say, oops. Yeah, I've got my rice heating up, so I'm also like, wrap it up, Z. Wrap it up, Z. Okay. Definition of community. My definition of community is a intimate group of supporters, um, knowledge or wisdom wealth, and the other word I'm looking for is like we could do it together, like team members and team members who align with who I am as a person and my values for myself, no matter what point of life I'm in. And that just means that I choose my community based on the values and how I align, right? Okay. So my definition of community is an intimate group of supporters, wisdom, wealth, and team members who and life team members who align with who I am as a person and my values for myself, no matter what point of life I'm in. Now, that's not to say that sometimes different members who have been in your community are going to disappear, or that, there are new members that might pop up out of, and you've never been with them before, or never had those community members with you before, because that is going to occur. It's just more so, um, no matter what point of life I'm in, I'm still going to make sure I have community that aligns with who I am and what my values are for myself. Yeah. Okay. Then my answer to how has community shaped who I am today? I am actually, I'm not even going to say actually. I am a very community oriented person and find strength in the mutual benefit or success of community members, which just for me means that the people around me thoroughly or heavily influence my habits and ways of thinking, meaning I must be intentional about my environments and community members to keep or to reposition myself continuously more into alignment with myself. And my visions. I know we have some typos, and then I'll read it to y'all. Okay. All right. So, yeah, my three answers, because I really kind of gave an answer. This one is one that you might break down into like parts or build more on your answer, kind of like a follow-up answer. So I put for how community has shaped me as a person. I'm a very community oriented person and find strength and mutual benefit or success of community members. That's something I know about myself when it comes to community and relationship, or community and relationships with other people, or just community and myself. Um, so I wrote that down as part of my answer because uh it's how I see community, not just my definition of community. It's how community actually influences me. And the way that community specifically influences me is the next part. It's the follow-up answer. The people around me heavily influence my habits and ways of thinking. If I'm in a specific set of habits, or I have a specific set of habits I'd like to maintain, let's say I'd like to work out to like 2 times a day, like 30 minutes each. I want to do that, then I need to make sure that my community members are people around me who also, at the very least, work out in their own right. Because otherwise, um, if I'm looking to hang out with these people, or I'm looking to have certain conversations with them when it comes to fitness, it's not going to be a match. We're not going to be in alignment. And there's also members of community that may be only for this aspect of life. They may not be for the whole parts of your life. Maybe they just go with you to the gym. Like y'all are just gym buddies and you have your little chat there, or y'all just do body double working together online and you have your people there, but they're not really the people that you actually talk to about everything, maybe. I do feel for me, a it's important for a certain level of intimate, intellectual, and emotional conversations and interactions to be had for me to be fulfilled in relationships, any relationships, friends, romantic, parents, whatever it is. Any relationship, it's important for me to have a certain level of intimate, intellectual, and emotional conversations and interactions, um, for me to be fulfilled in that relationship. Okay. Then the next follow-up answer, I must be intentional about my environments and community members my, to reposition myself continuously to, I'm sorry, to continuously reposition myself more into alignment with myself and my visions. Okay, that's what I meant. And basically, I came down to, okay, this is the nature of the type of actions that I'm going to start taking. This is sort of a guide to give me um principles so that I take actions that align with me when it comes to community and my relationships with other people. So that's kind of how you can think of your answers to this question, because they will sort of pop out that way. These are basically your answers are basically the principles and beliefs to instill so that you are in alignment with yourself. And I just mean, when I say in alignment with yourself, I mean that vision and that version of yourself that you see that maybe the world has told you isn't possible, or that you have deep fears about that isn't possible, but you really know that that's what you want. This is how you step into that new alignment. You define those principles, those beliefs that you have, and that you will have, so that you can start to enact them now, through your actions. Use these principles and beliefs to inform your choices and influence your ac- oop, actions. Okay, period. All right. Yes, that's all for today. let me go ahead and put yeah, that's all for today. I'm gonna go ahead. Let me stop. Thank you for joining. We were on for about 15 minutes, which was how I said that was probably the shortest that a video would be, just because it takes a while to get all of these thoughts and things out. And it takes a while to really relay the information in a way that is understandable to everyone, just so that, you know, y'all got it. You got it. This was day 13. We did it. You've completed day 13. Please be proud of yourself. I'm proud of you, okay? And that's all for today. I want to go ahead and jump off. I have some green curry that I made. I've never made a green Thai curry before. I've always made Indian curries, and my mom makes a Thai curry. Um and I cook vegan. So this is a vegan green Thai curry. I'm really excited about it. And my rice is like it should be done. So